Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video I am so excited to do. It is going to be a new Will I Buy It. This is my series where I talk over the new makeup releases, discuss what I'm interested in picking up and what I am not so interested in purchasing. This is my first Will I Buy It of 2023. Welcome to February, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, welcome. So before we jump in, I do start my videos with an outfit of the day. We are very chilled. I don't feel like this outfit really goes together, but this is what we're working with. I have my slippers on and just some jeans and then this pink sweater here. The video that I posted the day prior was actually my members exclusive video for the month of January, and they voted to see a closet declutter and organization. So I did my drawers, I did my closet, and I found this pink sweater that I used to wear in my videos so much. And I completely forgotten because I had gotten buried, and I was like, you know what? I'm wearing it today. So I did do some filming on my look, and I will have that video down below. I have them both on Instagram and on TikTok. I just used the ColourPop Petals and Point palette to get today's look because, again, I just really wanted to wear this pink sweater. But I wanted to sit down and film a new makeup releases video. I used to do this series every single Wednesday. I cut back on this series starting in like November, December. January, I usually do take some time off, and I cut back a little bit on how much I am uploading as well. So I only did a handful of videos in January, even though I did launch a whole second channel focused on healthy habits and inspired living. So you can always check that out because I did do some videos in January as well. But I also took a little vacation. I actually got back the day before I'm filming this, but I still wanted to sit down and film this video even though I'm still trying to unpack and edit my travel vlog. I went on a cruise with my friend Ashley, who lives at the complex with me. She's been in a few of my videos, and also my friends Heather Austin and Angelica Nyqvist. So that travel vlog will be coming soon, but I feel refreshed, I feel ready to go, and I felt like there were some really exciting new releases that were coming out. And of course, me, Heather, and Angie were talking about them on the trip, and when new things were popping up on Instagram, we were discussing them. So it had me inspired to sit down and film this video. So I will link any accounts that I'm reading from down below, of course, any products that I am talking about. But to jump into it, I definitely see a lot of complexion products. And this is one that we were discussing on the trip. This is from KVD Beauty. This is the Good Apple Serum Foundation. I always get made fun of for how I say serum. How do you say serum? I say serum. Serum, okay. Good Apple Serum Foundation, full coverage, transfer proof. It's supposed to be a natural finish, extreme long wear with a lightweight serum feel that's gonna have 40 shades and be $42 each, and available February 6th on the website, Sephora, and Ulta. So this is one that I do not think that I would be purchasing because I just don't really go for full coverage looks, and honestly, I'm not even really wearing that much foundation these days. Today, I just have on from Sigma Beauty. I'm like looking for it. I know it's like on my desk somewhere, but so is a lot of other makeup products. I'm just wearing from Sigma Beauty their color corrector duo. So I use one shade to cover like any blemishes. I use another shade as under eye concealer, and then I have on my Dior Powder No Powder, and that is it. So I just don't really wear foundation all that often, and especially something that's going to be full coverage. I love a natural finish. That is my favorite style for foundations, but also, you know, it says it has that lightweight serum feel, but I truly don't think that I would really be reaching for it. I did a foundation declutter in December, and I am down to, I think it's less than, was it less than 10 foundations? Maybe? I did some brutal declutters in December, so make sure to check those out if you haven't yet. But that one is a pass for me. I do also see from Tom Ford, they are coming out with a new concealer. This is the Traceless Soft Matte Concealer. All I see right now is looks like it will be available in 20 shades. We'll confirm more info coming soon to the website and retailers. And the first comment that I see says it's probably $500. And I truly, when I saw this pop up, I was like, do I want to click and see how much that Tom Ford concealer is? And then there's no price on it. I'm like, maybe that's for the best. Maybe that's for the better. I just have a feeling, like, honestly, if this was over $100, I would not be shocked. I hope that it's not, because that's very expensive. But I mean, the packaging looks luxe. It looks very Tom Ford. Honestly, when I saw it, I thought it was going to be like a stick foundation. So I don't know if I would really love this style of concealer. I don't know. I much just prefer like the regular doe foot liquid concealer. I've been trying out this new one from Ofra Cosmetics and I really like it, the Perfect Cover Concealer. But this is the one that I've just been using recently and I think that this is quite nice. Or I like my NARS Soft Matte Pot Concealer. You know, I brought that on my vacation with me and I don't know if I would love this. But I'm probably gonna end up passing on it because I think that it's going to be very expensive. I also see from Kosas, they're coming out with this new vitamin infused skin illuminating enhancer. This is a clean, nutrient rich skin enhancer with a hint of tint for a reflective, healthy glow that gets noticed. You can use it all over or as a targeted highlighter or mixed with foundation or skincare. So it's gonna be $38 and this is in 10 shades. So reading the description of it, it kind of reminded me a little bit of like the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, you know, the e.l.f. Halo Glow, even the Auric, their Luminizer. I like those products. I have not tried the one from e.l.f., but like I like the one from Charlotte Tilbury. I like the one from Auric, but I don't reach for them on a super consistent basis. It's kind of like a skincare step that I just personally don't feel like is very needed. I'm kind of like cutting back on how many makeup steps I am doing. So I just feel like this one would not be necessary for me, but I'm sure some people would be very excited to test it out. Are you gonna buy it? This next one I think is very cute. This is lip products, but when I saw this, I was like, okay, Laneige, coming for me. This is from Laneige, their In Time for Valentine's Day, their new lip mask set, Berries and Choco Kisses set. A limited edition lip sleeping mask duo in beloved berry and exclusive chocolate. So this is going to be $32 for the set. I think that this is genius. The promo picture totally called to me. I love the packaging on it. I love the Laneige lip sleeping mask. It's one of my favorites. I've used up multiple. I've tried a lot of different shades. I wouldn't say that I necessarily need a new lip sleeping mask right now because I have plenty, including one from Laneige, but I kind of still want to buy this anyways because again, I know that I go through them. I've used up quite a bit of skincare products. I don't know if you would want to see an empties video, let me know, but I was thinking of kind of skipping an empties video or maybe doing it in a different style. I feel like empties aren't necessarily my favorite to watch anymore, so I'm also not like super amped to film it, but I have a lot of empties. So if you want to see it or if you have any other ideas on how you would like that kind of content, definitely let me know. But this is one that's still speaking to me. But I also love like chocolate covered strawberries. If anyone would like to send them to me for Valentine's Day, it's fine. I'm gonna send them to myself. I'm gonna send them to myself. Maybe I'll have Aries send me some chocolate covered strawberries for Valentine's Day. That's what she's gonna do. So I might buy this. So that's great. I also feel like we have just a lot of lip products going on in general in today's video, so maybe let's hop over into some of these. So I see from LYS Beauty, this is another one we were talking about on the trip. We have new lip products with lip liners and also lipstick, and I'm a sucker for a good lip liner. So the Speak Love Moisture Matte Lipstick is going to be $20, a moisture-rich satin matte lipstick with high impact color payoff. It's gonna be in 7 shades. We also have the Speak Love Lip Liner Pencil, which is $15, and a creamy matte lip pencil, also available in 7 shades. These are available now on Sephora. Okay, so I'm always down to try a new lip liner. I also did a huge entire lip collection declutter as well, which I was really proud of. I'm just not sure. The satin matte lipstick always throws me off when it says it like that because I feel like satin is one thing and matte is another. And I don't know, looking at the pictures of the models wearing them, I just feel like it's gonna be a formula that I don't love. I either want a matte lip or I want like a glossy lip. I'm just not a big satin girl. So I think that I can skip that. The lip liner, I'm always interested in lip liners, but do I absolutely have to have one? Probably not. I think that doing a big declutter also helps kind of cut that feeling of wanting to add more and more and more, because it's like you just get down to a curated collection and it's like, then why add more to it? I will be doing my eyeshadow declutter in February. I was hoping to get it done in December, but I got pretty sick towards the end of December, so that was quite a bummer. And then again in January, I just kind of tried to take some time off, and I was really focusing on my own brand and like what we have coming up for the entire year of 2023 and all of that. But I am going to be jumping back into, you know, regular content in February. So my eyeshadow palette declutter will be coming, and then I do also want to film an entire makeup collection video, which I've never done before, but it's always been so large. And I feel like this year, I'm not going to say that I have a minimalist makeup collection, but I feel like I'm moving more towards that path. So I think I can skip the lip liner as well. We also have from Lawless Beauty, this is the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Tinted Lip Balm. So it's a plumping, cushiony lip balm. These are going to be $26 and available February 3rd. I also like something like this, more of the balm that's just kind of really easy to apply and also reapply. I think something like this, when I see products like this, it gets me more excited for warm weather because it kind of reminds me of like the no makeup and the pool days. I mean, I know I always say that your girl lives in Las Vegas and she lives in the desert and it is so hot here, but it was snowing in Las Vegas yesterday, okay? Not where I live, thank goodness, but not that far. Not that far from where I live was it snowing, and everyone was panicking and freaking out. So today when I got in my car and went to the post office with Aries, it was 36 degrees. 36 degrees. So I am ready to start thinking about pool days and warm weather. I'm ready for the 115-degree heat. I'm not afraid of it. So these get me excited. I am on the Lawless Beauty PR, and so I'm hoping that these come. If they don't, I really like Lawless. I like a lot of their lip products. I'm actually wearing their lip gloss, which I know is right next to me. This is one of my favorites. I mean, if you can see, like, this is nearly empty. I wear it all of the time. So if I don't get it in PR, I think I'll just grab like one shade just to try it out, like just one shade. Speaking of the warm weather days, we have a new product from SuperGoop, and this is the Lip Screen Shine SPF 40. It's an invisible non-sticky lip gloss with SPF 40 to add a layer of shine and sun protection to any lip color or bare lips. This is going to be $22. I do really like the SuperGoop products. I actually finished up one of the sunscreens when I was on my cruise, so I was pretty excited about that. I do think that it is important to protect the lips as well, especially, again, like if you're in really hot weather and the sun is shining down on you. I have had my lips sunburned before, and it was so painful. I wonder if anyone would remember that, because it was when I went to vacation in Punta Cana. This probably was in 2019 or 2018. My lips were sunburned and they were so huge. My mom was like, your comment section is going to be people saying that you got lip filler. They were just sunburned, and it was so incredibly painful, but I was still filming videos with my gigantic lips. It was quite intense. So make sure that you also protect your lips. Is it something that I absolutely have to have in my collection? Probably not, but I like the idea of it, and make sure that you protect your lips. Then we have some products coming from Fenty Beauty, and I'm quite excited about this because we finally have a collaboration that not only do I know, but I also love. Okay, so Fenty Beauty, Rihanna is doing the NFL Super Bowl halftime show this year. And whether you are a football fan or not, or an NFL fan or not, you usually have some inkling of what's going on with the Super Bowl. A lot of times the commercials are being talked about, but also a lot of times the halftime show. I loved the halftime show last year with Mary J. Blige and Eminem and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. The Shakira and J-Lo is still a favorite halftime show of mine for sure. But this year it's going to be Rihanna, which I think is exciting. But Fenty Beauty has a lot of football themed products coming out because of that. And when I tell you, the tags started rolling in on Instagram, and I was like, I know this one, I know this one. Even Angie reshared it and was like, a collab that March Beauty World finally knows, and I was like, look at me go. So from Fenty Beauty, we have the Fenty Icon Velvet Liquid Lipstick. It's a creamy matte formula with intense color in one swipe. It does say all shades are dropping soon. So probably for this one, I don't think that this is something that I necessarily need. Again, did a big declutter with my lip products. More of the like matte liquid lipstick, I don't feel like I'm quite as into. So I think that one I'm going to skip. But we do also have the Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Liner, the Showstopper edition, which is $20, which is a mauve nude. There's a mini Gloss Bomb and keychain with a charm, which is $12. We have the Showstopper kit, which is $76. And that comes with a handful of different products. So there's a lot. There's like the football themed packaging, which I think is very cute. But the product that I want to get myself is the Showstopper Football Sponge. I have to have this. And I might even end up buying 2 of these because I just think that these are so cute. And, you know, probably I'm assuming all of this is going to be limited edition. Oh, the first comment I see is March Beauty Word. I think you need this. I think I do too. I think I do too. So I'm definitely going to be buying the sponge. You know, I love sponges. I love cute sponges. They always call out to me. I use a sponge a lot of times when I am doing my makeup, but because this one is football, I'm like, I have to do it. I love this. I think this is very creative and obviously just like on point for the Fenty brand to do since Rihanna is headlining the Super Bowl, which I will definitely be tuning into. All right, one very exciting announcement that came out recently is that one of my good friends, Risa Does Makeup, is doing a collaboration with one of my favorite brands, which is BK Beauty. I am so excited to see this. I am good friends with Risa. We both live in Las Vegas. We go out together quite a bit to dinners or just hanging out at each other's houses or other creators that live here. So she's someone that I consider to be a very good friend. And she has been telling us for nearly the past year that she has something in the works, and then she has a collab coming out. We're like, what is it? What is it? What is it? And she would not tell us who it was with. I did not know. Even Angie and Heather were asking me on the cruise, and I was like, truly, I don't know. She hasn't told us anything yet. I didn't know what the product was going to be, but we saw it's going to be with BK Beauty, and she is coming out with lashes, which I think is perfect. Risa is such like this glam queen. She loves her lashes, and I'm so excited to see this. So she is coming out with 4 different styles of lashes. I love the names of them. One is Vegas, we have Martini, we got Day Club. I thought that was really funny. So I absolutely love the names of these. They are available for pre-order now on BK Beauty, and then they start shipping and like officially go live on Thursday of this week, which I believe is February 2nd. So make sure to check that out. I will definitely have this link down below. I am on the BK Beauty PR list, and I know that they did say that they are sending them to me. If they weren't, I would have been purchasing at least 1 or 2 pairs to support Risa, but I am going to wait for the lashes to get to me, and then I do want to do a try on of each one. I don't wear false lashes all that often, but definitely want to support my friend. I'm very excited for her, and I really like all of the style of lashes that she came out with because I don't feel like anything is super dramatic or over the top, which is not my favorite style of lash. And honestly, teaming up with BK Beauty, I just think that they do things so well. Their brushes are some of my favorites. I constantly use them. Their lip products I think are fantastic as well, and they just come out with just very solid releases, like good quality releases. They're not a brand that releases a ton of products all at one time or a ton of collections all at one time, and I just know that these are going to be great quality. So again, check those out, and congratulations to Risa and Lisa J, who is the creator of BK Beauty. All right, so let's go back to the face and talk about like some cheek products. So a new bronzer that is coming out. Let's see, let me some bronzer. We have from Jones Road Beauty. It's just called The Bronzer. A silky powder to add instant warmth to the skin. It's sheer and buildable. It can be used as a natural tint or for color correction in 7 shades. It is going to be $35 each. So I like the idea of this, but again, did a pretty big bronzer declutter. That one was very difficult for me. I do love my bronzers, but unless I feel like a deep pull to one, I know that I can pass. I haven't tried anything from Jones Road Beauty, but I know there was a lot of like talk about like the foundation that came out, but I still have yet to try anything from them. But I think I'm gonna pass on this. And then from Danessa Meyers, we have the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed Matte Color for the cheek and lip. This is a buildable soft matte formula that blurs and smooths cheek and lip with all day wear. It's a matte finish, $25 each. Again, I feel like these products right now are not calling to me as much, probably because my declutters, I feel like I'm pretty good with my collections. So I am also going to be skipping over that one. And then I see from Charlotte Tilbury, this had me intrigued. So Charlotte has the new Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand. Our liquid matte blushes have a long wear formula that once dry, it won't move. Right now I just see it coming soon. So these are, you know, basically her blush wands just with a matte finish. So I find that interesting. I find it like kind of exciting for people who love like a matte blush, but still want to try the Charlotte Tilbury wands. These get a lot of attention and a lot of hype across YouTube, across Instagram, across TikTok. I think a lot of people really enjoy these, myself included. I have the blush. I did declutter the contour and the highlight because I've had them for so long and they're pretty much empty, but I did keep my blush wand. I feel like I am more of a, when it comes to liquid blushes, I feel like I don't like the matte finishes as much. And if I'm going for a liquid, I like something that's going to be a little bit more on the satiny side. So I would pass over purchasing these, though I do want to repurchase the contour and the highlight wand. We have another collaboration. This is with Sigma Beauty and Ann Nook, I think is how you say the name. So this eyeshadow palette with 20 shades with different finishes. So this is available now on the Sigma Beauty website. So her makeup looks, like, she is someone who I feel like is so, like, did a great job with like brand recognition. She is someone who just anytime like a YouTube video pops up or an Instagram picture pops up and it's the real close-up, I instantly know who that is going to be. So I think it's really exciting to see this collaboration with Sigma Beauty, who's one of my favorite brands. I really enjoyed the Sigma Beauty palettes. So I received this right before I went on my vacation. So I do have this palette. If you would like to see a YouTube video with it, like a full sit down, get ready with me, let me know. If you want to see like a shorter demo that I would post on like YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, definitely let me know. But I would like to try out this palette. And I really do enjoy that we have some of those neutrals. I like that we have the black in there. I feel like that makes sense to a lot of her looks with like the different liners and that sort of thing. The purple shades, and even like looking at some of the promo photos, those purples are probably going to be the first shades that I jump into. But I also like, again, that you have some more neutrals. I think that there's a lot that you can do with this palette. I don't know if it would necessarily be one that I would purchase on my own if I didn't get it in PR. Again, really looking forward to doing my eyeshadow palette declutter and getting a little more of a curated collection going on. But still, a huge congratulations, and did you pick this one up from Sigma Beauty? ColourPop has definitely released a lot of collections in the past month or so, but they came out with the Talk Flirty to Me. I did receive this in PR since I'm on the ColourPop PR list, but I saw a couple of comments come through asking me to do some looks with it. So again, just want to throw it out to you. My comment section is really helpful in letting me know what you want to see video wise. So if you'd want to see this one in a get ready with me or just like a full collection video, you know, swatching and creating looks with it, please do let me know. My last couple of get ready with me's, I have used ColourPop palettes, the Sage the Day, which I really enjoy, the Pretty Please palette. Again, today I used the Petals on Point. So, you know, sometimes I feel like it's good to use other brands as well, because ColourPop I could definitely just use all of the time and I would be good. But for this collection, we have the Flirty Talk 12 pan palette. There's also some powder highlighters and blushes, some glowing lips, which I really do love. Took one on my trip with me. And then from Fourth Ray Beauty, we have the lip balm and the scrub, and then there's also the face stamps in this collection. So I like looking at it. I don't feel like this is my absolute favorite. I do love me like some reds and some pinks. It totally makes sense for Valentine's Day. But again, if I wasn't on the PR list, I don't think that this would be one that I would necessarily buy from ColourPop, but wanted to see if you are going to be purchasing it. Also did release some mystery boxes that are out now. So these are $29, but I do have an affiliate code with ColourPop, which is just Merch Beauty, and it gets you $5 off of this box. So what's in the box? It says discover new faves with our limited edition mystery box featuring a full size and mini makeup and body care. It says and mini secret makeup and body care. So just because it's a mystery box, they're saying it's secret makeup, that must be it. And it's worth over $90 in retail value. So again, 29 minus 5, obviously $24. So that's what you could get, a $9 value if you wanted to pick up this ColourPop mystery box. So I wanted to mention that one as well, because that just released as I was sitting down to film. Another collection that I see in one for Valentine's Day is from Auntie Pat, from Pat McGrath. This is the Love collection, includes the Mothership eyeshadow palette for $65. There is some longwear liquid eyeshadow for $29. There's some lipsticks for $30. Some blushes for $39, lipsticks are $32, and also the blurring under eye powder is $32. So this is available now on the website. I think that this looks really pretty. I like that there's, you know, some different options in here. One thing I would really like to get is just a single Pat McGrath blush. I bought one of the Bridgerton face palettes. It had 2 blushes and a highlight, but I really only like the one blush color, and then I didn't really wear the highlight as much, and the other blush I didn't really love. I kind of just want to get a single Pat McGrath blush. I don't know if this is like from this collection, if there's anything that I truly like have to have, like I'm yearning for it, longing for it. I think that it looks pretty. I think that it looks like a nice collection. Are you going to grab anything? And then moving over to my other girlfriend, we have from Natasha Denona. This is a big release. A lot of people are chatting about this one, asking me about this one. I know Angie and Heather already bought it, like I think it was the night before we left for our cruise. This came out and they were on top of it, purchasing it like the makeup queens that they are, the new makeup release queens that they are. So we have from Natasha Denona the new Love Face Palette. So this is a multi-use palette. It showcases buttery soft eyeshadows paired with a cream blush and a highlighter, taking the look from day to night. So this says it's $74.60. I feel like that's a very interesting price, but there we go. Coming soon to all retailers. I think that it launched early on the Natasha website and then it like disappeared. There was like, I feel like they were telling me that something weird was, I feel like so far removed honestly from new makeup releases since I don't do this video every single week now, but I feel like they were telling me about something kind of crazy. But this is pretty. I love the pink packaging. I love Natasha Denona. I love the Glam face and eyeshadow palette. Ashley actually took that on the cruise. She was using it while we were there. I own it. I love it. I really do like this one, but I'm not gonna purchase it. Again, I'm trying to cut back on how much makeup I'm purchasing this year. It's a big goal of mine. I just don't feel like it's something that I absolutely have to have, especially having the Glam Face and eyeshadow palette and knowing how much I love that one. I think all the shades in there are great. Again, I'm not really wearing highlighter all that much, so it kind of eliminates that one, which you could also use it as an eyeshadow. So when I was trying to talk myself into buying it, I was like, you could use it as an eyeshadow. But like the pink eyeshadows and the pink, like I have these. Again, I love that it's in one palette and I think a lot of people are really going to love this one. I think a lot of people are going to purchase it. I think that this is going to be a great release. If I was really still in the mindset of like I have to get on it, have to go buy these things, have to order them right away, have to do express shipping, have to do that, I think that I would have already purchased this like the moment that it came out. But that is not the direction that I am trying to go this year. And I think that I am going to be okay not buying it. Like once I decided, I think that it's beautiful. I think a lot of people will enjoy and get good use out of it, but I don't think that's gonna be for me. I felt very at peace. Like I felt very fine with it. And I'm sure that I'll still watch the videos that come out and I'll think, wow, that's a really pretty palette. And I hope everybody loves it. And like, I hope that it's great, but I feel completely fine, truly, not purchasing that one. I thought this was gonna be the one. When I first saw the pictures, I was like, that's gonna be the one that like really kind of breaks me, you know, to buy something that's a little bit more expensive or adding a new palette to my collection. But I feel okay. I feel okay with it. So if you have been trying to, you know, cut back on makeup product and you're trying not to have FOMO, like let's not have FOMO together. Dude, I'm not sure. Was that like an ET thing? I'm not sure. I was like trying to like pinky promise, but like we don't have to promise. Like it's not that serious. But like, okay. Anyways, we also saw, to wrap this one up, we saw that Ulta Beauty is bringing on Dior makeup and Miss Natasha Denona as well. This is very exciting. You know, I typically shop more at Sephora than I do Ulta Beauty, but I do think Ulta's point system like really blows Sephora's out of the water. So to have Natasha and Dior coming, I think is very cool. For Dior, I haven't seen their like backstage line come. So like the Dior Powder No Powder has been said that they are discontinuing it to reformulate it to make it clean, like a clean product. So that's a bummer. So I was hoping that it was coming to Ulta and that's why it's disappeared off Sephora, but I don't see it yet. Like the Backstage Face and Body Foundation, I love that. I took that on my trip with me. I didn't see that at Ulta yet. Again, maybe it has popped up or will be popping up, but when I first saw the Dior, I didn't see that particular line. So not sure if they will be getting, you know, like how much of the Dior makeup they will be getting at Ulta Beauty, but also to have Natasha Denona over there, I think is really huge. I think that is a big deal. I think that's really cool for the brand. I think it's gonna open up to a lot of other people who maybe kind of choose Ulta over Sephora and maybe haven't tried Natasha for that reason. And I think it's really cool because again, one of my favorite brands, again, one of my favorite eyeshadow formulations as well. So I think that's pretty exciting. But that is going to wrap it up for this new makeup releases video, my Will I Buy It. I want to try to do these about once a month or so, or when we have a good amount of products or some exciting releases. But I felt like there were some cool things going on with the releases, the collections, the collabs. So wanted to sit down and film, and I hope you enjoyed spending some time with me and chatting about new makeup releases. If you enjoyed this one, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next one.